Daniel 11:17a. Ve'ashem panav lavo betokef kol malchuto visharim imo ve'asa. So with the first half of verse 17 here, we begin with this vav. Now notice it is a vav conjunctive. The verbal root that we're working with here is seem. Sin, yod, mem. And so we would be tempted to parse this like a hifil jussive that would be a sere form, but this is indeed a call imperfect third masculine singular. Now, it does have this shortened form that would be indicative of the jussive, and so this is another one of those forms that has the imperfect with the vav conjunctive versus a vav consecutive on the perfect. So this section is a little bit odd in that respect, but we're looking here at a call imperfect third masculine singular of the verbal root seem, and he will set his face there as the object. Okay, for what? To what? Got a complementary infinitive here. Got a call infinitive of the verbal root bo plus that lamed preposition, to come, and then we get a prepositional phrase in the power of all his, third masculine singular suffix, kingdom, or maybe something like in the force, the tokef of all of his kingdom. Now, you might notice that I say in the force, in the power, but your question is, and I'm glad you asked, where is the definite article? Right here. I don't see it. That vowel pointing is a normal bait preposition, but when we have this whole construct package right here, if the final noun is definite, then the entire package is definite. And indeed, because of this pronominal suffix, the entire package is definite. So the doesn't just feel good, it actually is part of that syntax. Next, we get the vav with the yesharim. Now, this is an interesting word. It's from the word yosher, which Halot lists as uprightness, straightness, honesty, but gives a third definition that lists Daniel 11:17 specifically as an agreement or a treaty or something like that. And so we would say here, and an agreement with him. Then the idea is he will bring that with him. And an agreement, we might say verbless clause, will be with him, and he will do. So now we get the vav consecutive on the perfect. Verbal root here you can see is asa, and he will do. If we wanted to add a direct object here, we could say something like it, but nonetheless, this is fantastic Hebrew and doesn't require the object.